back to Reckless Banter. My name's Rain,
I'm Amanda.
and we're back here. It's a Thursday night.
It is.
We are almost to the weekend. It's been a week. It's been a hell of a
hmm
week.
hmm
How you doing, Amanda?
I'm doing good. We're getting closer to football season, baby. I'm excited. I'm itching. I'm ready.
Like the guys at work. Like I don't really watch sports. Like I just
Just
don't.
whatever your thing.
I just don't care. Like I played sports. Like I played baseball forever, but I just never cared to watch really. And but the guys at work, like they're kind of weird because they watch all the sports that most dudes don't seem to like they watch hockey, they watch soccer.
Oh, okay.
Like
Okay.
it's just different.
Okay.
It's
Like
different.
not the typical
Yeah,
sports.
not
Okay.
like I'm sure they watch football, but like, and I know my boss likes basketball, but I have been wanting to set up like a betting pot, like
hmm
so
Yeah.
when football
Like
season
a
comes
pool.
around, yeah. So when football season comes around, we all throw in on whatever, and I think it would be fun.
Those are fun. I've been part of a couple of them in the last 20 some odd years.
Yeah,
Here and there. The only ones I don't like is when you get too specific about things. Like I like okay, which team do you think is going to win and by how much, right? Like
yeah,
if you're talking about like how many fucking, you know, goal touchdowns versus field goals, how many fouls, how many of this, how many first downs like you're picking apart the whole damn thing. I feel like that kind of takes away the fun of it.
yeah. I think so too.
Like you're paying attention more to all the specifics instead of like the game.
Yeah, like I can't, like I've downloaded betting apps, and
Mhm.
like it's Japanese to me, you know.
Right, right.
Like I just want to bet on who wins. I don't
Right. Like I
like
just want to pick the winner.
I don't care whose toe is gonna get broken.
Right,
Like
exactly.
you
Like
know, like
which one's going to be injured, which one's going to be thrown out, which one's
yeah,
going to yeah.
like I don't
Yeah.
care about all that stuff. I just want to bet on who wins. Let's take it
Yes.
back to
Just
the beginning.
old school easy peasy, nothing
Mm-hmm.
well, it's funny cuz like as the only female, I'm also the only one that actually watched sports in my household.
Yeah,
So,
you're big on college football, right?
yes, yeah. Well, I was NFL because I worked on Saturdays for over a
Mm,
decade when I was at the salon. And I just feel like I couldn't really be much of a fan if I couldn't even watch them play,
yeah,
you know?
I
Kind
get
of
that. Yeah.
it kind of defeated the purpose a little bit. So I watched pro for forever, and then when I finally stopped working Saturdays, I was like, "Holy shit, I can watch college again." And it was just like the best day ever. When that realization hit me where I was like, "Yes, I can get back to college." But and it was mostly too because they kept changing the freaking rules and shit, but now they're doing that to college, and it's almost like you can't even play the damn game.
Yeah. Um I there was a period of my life with my first ex-wife where we were big Alabama fans because
Fuck you.
our
Go
friends were.
ahead.
Well, I mean, it's not fuck me cuz I just was.
Bandwagon bitch.
Yeah, I was a bandwagoner.
I mean,
100%.
at least you're man enough to admit it.
Yeah, I was
I can
100%.
respect that.
100% bandwagon. But it was
hmm
fun though. You know,
Yeah.
like I like the intensity of it, like when you're
Yes.
like when the game's close and shit. Like
hmm
when it comes to sports, especially sports that play long seasons, like baseball for instance, like
Yeah.
they play like 100 and whatever
God, so many
games,
games.
and like baseball is like one of the most boring sports, but like when
Yes.
it
To
gets
watch on TV, it always puts me to sleep. Now, I
right.
love being at the game,
Oh yeah, that's so much fun.
but like watching it on TV, I can't
Yeah,
do it, man.
but
But I love it.
I like the nitty gritty, like when it's like do or die, this team wins or this team wins, like
hmm
you know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I am fully super excited to let a bunch of college fucks dictate my mood
Oh
for the
yeah.
coming, for the rest of the year. We'll see. And I'm a Georgia girl. Go Dogs. Okay, we bark in this house. Um, but so with my team, it's like, okay, we're really good, and then we kind of taper off. Well, it's a typical fucking Georgia team, right? Because
Yeah.
all of them do it. Fucking Falcons, if they were better, they would do it too. Bless them. They got to get their shit together. But you know, I feel like having being so passionate about a team that is a good team, but not quote like the top team all the
Yeah.
time. It kind of gives you that extra anxiety, but it's like a fun anxiety because it's like, okay, it is just a game. No, my life does not change whether they win or lose.
Well, you know what? Like the thing for me, so around that time, that's when Alabama was winning like every
All the
year.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Saban. I bet they miss him.
Yeah, right. But like it was in that time period where they were winning like crazy every year. And I noticed like after like year 3, like we would like every game we would go to the friend's house, do the thing, cook out, drink, watch fucking Alabama play. And but like after year 3, maybe year 4, like they just win every year and I'm just like what are we like
Yeah,
why
like
are we
what's even the
here?
point? Yeah.
Like
No, and I asked Alabama fans that before, like, I understand if that's your team, but like, isn't it kind of lame if you know going into a game you're just gonna win
yeah.
all of the game? Like,
And in that
like,
time period, you could like literally like, yeah, they're gonna win.
oh, absolutely, absolutely. Like, because even on the flip side, even with Georgia, I could look at their schedule for the season and be like, okay, we're gonna win all of them but Bama, because for some reason, except for the Natty, you guys, um, we can't fucking fuck up Bama for the life
Yeah,
of
right.
us. But that was
Like
like the only one where I'm like, okay, got it, got it, got it, got it. Fuck you, Bama. Got it, got it.
it's like the only one you just had to accept it. Like, all right, fine,
Yes,
whatever.
yes, exactly. Like
Week 9,
until
okay,
that
we're
one
playing
year.
Bama.
So
I guess we're gonna
it,
lose.
right, exactly. It's like, oh, but we'll still, and then like I think it last season or the season before. I cannot remember. So please, sports fan, forgive me because you're probably screaming at me right now. But when they started the 12 tier playoff instead of
Mm-hmm.
the 14 playoff, I I gotta say we haven't had it for very long, so I'm trying not to be too judgy. But I fucking hate it because it kind of makes the games during the regular season not count for as much, right? Like prior to that, when it was just only 4 teams, if you lost, you're out,
Yeah.
right? Like it mattered. Now you've got teams getting into the playoffs that have like 4 or 5 losses.
Oh wow.
And it's just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you doing here? But then you have teams, depending on, what conference you're in, then you've got teams that are out of the playoffs because they lost twice, right? Because it just depends on what your teams are in your conference. And it looks like this year they're trying to switch up the conferences a little bit, right?
Changes up
Like
the whole dynamic of the game.
it really does. And it makes it really annoying because, again, 5 years ago, if Georgia lost a game, everybody else had to lose 2 or we were out.
Yeah.
And it mattered,
Yeah.
right? Like, and now it's just like, oh, it's fine that they lose. They're still going to go, right? Like, it's just like, so sad.
I could,
Kinda
yeah, I can see how it takes the excitement out of it, kind of.
Mm-hmm. Well, because the flip side of that is if the teams that you want to lose, you're like, yes, but we'll still play them. It's whatever, right? I mean, I think that I forget which season it was, but I swear we played Bama like 3 times.
Really?
Yes. Or we were gonna play them 3 times if they won. Like it was gonna end up like, yeah, we were gonna play them like 3 times, and I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, that shouldn't be a thing, right? Like,
Yeah.
come on,
Kind of
guys.
sucks the fun
But
out of it.
I'm excited for it anyway. I'm ready to go. That's the only time.
I like
I,
the like
you know.
I feel like this kind of every year maybe or maybe the past year or so, but like I want something to be into like that. Like I want to look forward to something and like I said I'm not really into watching or following sports, but like I wanna. I like the idea of, watching the game, like rooting for somebody and whatever.
Well, yeah, because you
Like
put
how
on
does how does
your
somebody like me pick a team? Like, okay, like Carolina Panthers, whatever. I live in North Carolina, but like I don't really care. I'm from here, so does that automatically mean I need to like that's my team?
Not necessarily. Like that's usually like the easier go-to because usually sports fans grew up as sports fans,
Right.
right? So you just kind of adopted whatever team your family member who was also
Right.
watching the
Right.
games did. When I was little, I just picked the one who had the coolest jersey. I went with that route. you know, when I was little and I didn't know, right? I would just be like watching it on the TV and I'd just be like, I want that team to win because I like that color blue. Woo.
That's
Like
such a
I didn't
kid
have
thing,
any fucking idea, right? So you can go that way, you can narrow it down, you can flip a coin, right? But whichever team you decide, not Bama. Just full in it no matter what. Don't
You got to dedicate yourself.
Yes, like full in, win or lose, right? But just not Bama.
Yeah.
But anybody else is fine. Yeah. Or Texas. You can't choose Texas either because fuck Texas. Or Tennessee. You can't pick Tennessee. Sorry. Okay, I'll just pick it for you. I'll just pick you a team.
You pick me a team, and I'll root
pick you
for
a team, and you can. And that'll be easy.
I will root for them and die for them.
There you go. Forever. Yeah, I'll just pick one for you and it'll be fine.
That's awesome. Speaking of schools.
Yeah.
So you sent me this TikTok today and I actually want to play the TikTok.
Ooh, okay. Audio. I like it.
And then we can talk about it.
We can discuss.
Yeah. Give a little introduction to it while I
Okay, so I was scrolling through my stuff and came across this story where is it California? It's California, right? I believe it was California.
New York.
They're talking about New York. That's right. I knew it was one of them. East side, west side. It was one of them. They were going to introduce the first AI teacher assistant robot.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. Well, what the fuck?
You know what's crazy is it's like, are we already there? Like, did I fall asleep on this ride?
I know, right? I was like, I thought Megan was just a movie. Yeah. What the fuck are we doing? Like, I thought it was like made up.
Like, this is, I swear to you, like, I had to go verify after you sent me this. Like, because I was like, wait a minute, did she just get fooled? But I'm gonna play this and then
play it because then I want to discuss the part of the video that troubles me the most. So
okay.
Go for it.
All right, here we go.
Her name is Sally. She's a 5'2" humanoid robot that'll begin working this fall at Salamanca High School in Western New York. Sally will serve as a teaching assistant to grades 11 and 12. This isn't a metal robot that looks like a machine. Sally instead has lifelike silicon skin, long brown hair, and facial expressions designed to look surprisingly human. The school district says Sally is not replacing any human teachers. Instead, she's meant to work alongside them as a teacher's aide. But she does come with a price tag of about $57,000. The district also says Sally runs in a closed AI system. That means that she doesn't browse the internet. She doesn't record students. The district says no student data is transmitted back to the manufacturer. Well, that all sounds reassuring. But when AI comes into the classroom, I think parents should be asking three things, Brian. Who has the data? How is it protected? And can those policies change?
Isn't that crazy?
So my jaw dropped, right? As soon as they started describing her, because this is my problem with the whole video. 11th and 12th grade.
Is that the grades?
So juniors and seniors.
That's the grades they're doing?
Yeah, because she said that she'll be introduced to 11th and 12th graders.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention to that. The picture threw me off because it looked like elementary.
Well, that's why I had to like watch the video a few times because I was like, Okay, so you're describing a 5'2" long brunette, silicone skin, walking sex doll. Let's just call her what she is. And you're going to throw her into juniors and seniors?
Yeah, that was gonna
That's
be
fucked up.
like I was I watched
You know,
it earlier
like-
and I thought to myself, why is Sally so damn hot?
She is so fucking hot.
Like why?
Guys,
Like
if y'all
come
have
on.
not seen Sally, and then you're gonna have the audacity, let's call it, to make her fucking hot, but name her Sally?
Yeah.
Fuck yourself.
Like,
Like,
what?
are you? What the fuck? That
Like-
is like the least sexy name
Like
ever. No offense,
whose job
Sally's.
was this?
That's what I'm saying. Like who? Because
The
again, like,
designer and the
all I-
namer.
all I could think of when I saw her was that's one of them sex dolls on real sex on HBO.
You know these kids are gonna be. I didn't even
jerking
realize.
it, y'all,
I
and
didn't
I
e-
wouldn't blame you.
I didn't even realize like it was 11th and 12th grade.
It was
like I
older
really.
kids.
That's insane. Like
Why?
it's gonna that thing's gonna get.
So much jizz, so much.
It's gonna.
and again, I wouldn't blame y'all.
That doll is gonna be assaulted.
It's so many times. I mean, I guess the the plus is maybe the real girls will get a break for a minute, but Jesus Christ.
Right. There have been a lot of teachers coming out. Like what's this big like bump in this trend of teachers fucking their students? Like Jesus,
Dude, I
calm
don't
down.
look like when I went to college for teaching, and my initial idea was that I wanted to teach high school, but I am 5'2", petite person, and I figured they wouldn't take me seriously as shit because I look
That's why I didn't
like a
become
sixth
cop.
grader.
Yeah.
Right, and same thing too, like with cops. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll start little, because at least maybe I'll have like 3 or 4 inches on them, right?
Right.
So, but like, if you're going to, and $57,000, and you know she's not going to be the only one, and what teachers' aid for what? Can we not get students to do that? Can you not get students in college that are going for teaching to do? I mean, like, I had to do an internship.
Well,
to-
I had I always had a main teacher and like a teacher's assistant
right,
in like elementary school.
right.
And like
Because
right off
fuck
the
them
bat,
kids.
it said it's not like taking somebody's
Human jobs. So
Yeah.
what is she doing?
like
Then.
she is though. Like
Right. Oh,
there-
absolutely.
I don't
she
know
is.
about today, but I know back in my day, like there was a teacher's assistant, like up to like
TA,
maybe
yep.
3rd or 4th grade, I guess.
Well, and even if you think about like high school, right? Once you got up into high school, a lot of my teachers had TAs, but they were seniors, right? Like if they had
Yeah.
like I know that I had like a my schedule got super fucked, so I couldn't graduate early, so I had like this block right in the middle of my fucking day. So I actually TA'd for my orchestra teacher during that time. So it's like, why are we paying almost $60K for some
That's insane.
talking
And who the
sex
fuck's paying for
doll?
that? Who's paying for that?
Well, of course the fucking
We are.
the fucking district. Yeah, absolutely we are.
We're paying
Like,
for high school sex dolls.
yes, to be walking around to assist teachers.
We're
my
paying-
ass. How
we're-
is she assisting them?
We're
How about
Yeah,
Coach
really.
Smith? How is she assisting you, Coach Smith?
I bet
Yeah, we
Coach
know.
Smith, oh yes, there's
We
good.
know.
God Almighty, I
Okay.
can't wait to see the fucking news
We see
articles on this
you.
shit.
We see you, Coach Smith. Okay. Like I don't fucking get it. I don't.
We're
like
paying
it.
for tits on trans women, and we're paying for sex dolls in high school. Like it's
So
like
many
what?
things. So many things, guys.
And-
What the fuck are we doing?
Like I remember my 4th grade teacher. Her name was Miss Hewitt.
Okay. I was about to say, if you don't remember her name, you don't remember her reign. Come on.
And like I don't have a picture of any of her, of course, but the way
she hot?
the way Miss Hewitt looked is what I would imagine the AI teacher's assistant to look. Like why'd they make
Like,
it?
should look.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
and I don't know if you saw it, but maybe if y'all saw it and I could come up with it. I see like a teacher's assistant that is silicone bodied AI should look like the fucking babysitter and don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. Like she should be 200 fucking years old, fucking
yeah.
crotchety, wrinkly, like all the things. You do not need a hot sex doll in high school
You know
that's
what
costing
though?
these parents $60K to quote assist teachers. Okay.
They probably thought if they made it look old and decrepit, it would scare the kids. So
Well,
they
then
had
make
to make
it more
it
look like a character,
like what do you mean?
like a teddy bear, or like
That
you
would
know,
you don't think a
a
teddy bear would be
cute
creepy?
robot. Like make it look more like Eve from Wall-E or something. Like you don't need to make it look human. I think making it human makes it like
So you think it should have been
way
like a cartoon character type of deal?
something. Yeah, like it doesn't have to be like one that we know.
I don't
right?
think,
But
but
it
I
could
don't think
be
they would take
something
it
that's a little
seriously.
softer.
Like
Well,
it does
they're not
make.
going to take Sally seriously.
Well,
wink, wink.
But
What do them
I
looks
believe.
do?
Okay,
AI Sally.
here's my theory. Here's my
Okay, what's
theory.
your theory?
Rain's theory of the day.
It's Rain's theory of the day.
So they couldn't make her old and decrepit because it would just be scary. And
Okay.
and they couldn't make her like some cartoon character because they just wouldn't take it seriously. Like she's got to be hot. It can't be a
Why
man
does she have to be hot in high school?
Well, she's gotta
In
be
high
hot
school, she
because-
doesn't need to be hot.
because she's going to draw the most attention.
Well, yeah,
because she's-
not to education. Not that they give
And
a
they're
fuck,
more
let's
likely
be
to
honest.
listen to her.
Listen to her what? They're gonna be making crude jokes, crude.
Some kid's going to
Fucking-
jizz on that thing and it's going to short circuit and blow up
Absolutely,
and
and
the school's going to
electrocute-
catch on fire.
Yes, electrocute
You know
that
what?
fucker's pecker, and then the fucking the fucking parents are gonna be able to fucking sue, and they're gonna get it because we're fucking idiots, and that's gonna be that for Sally. Like I don't understand. How is this advanced? Right? Like how is this truly advanced? So you're gonna have some hot ass robot.
But here's the thing too. Hold on. So
Uh-huh.
it did say like it's not connected to the internet.
So again, so she don't know shit.
So yeah, she's gonna be outdated very quickly.
So quick.
They're gonna have to continue to update it. Whatever. Like it just seems stupid.
Yeah, I don't understand, and that you know, excuse me. And bouncing off of your thought into the later part of the video when they were talking about how, you know, the information will be secured, she's not right, all this
Yeah,
kind
she's
of crap.
not listening, filming.
Right,
whatever.
she's not listening, she's not. So again, what's the point of Sally? Like, because as a parent, I wouldn't want some AI taking, say, video of my kid while he was in school, or you know, recording conversations or anything like that, because it is a privacy issue.
Yeah.
So if that's the issue, why do we have Sally? Why are we paying almost $60K for Sally if
Well,
she?
Have
is
you
it-
ever talked to AI or have you ever interacted with?
I have.
Okay, so you know how it responds to you pretty much like a person. So
Yes.
I can imagine Sally responding to these kids like a person. I just had another thought. Like I remembered this from earlier. So first, okay. Let's say this goes into effect.
Okay, right.
These kids are going to grow up and interacting with this AI teacher or whatever. Like, what is that going to do to that generation? What's it going to do to the next generation when it evolves? And like, it's becoming crazy. But
No, it is.
I forget what I was saying in the first place. But anyways, like I was thinking about that earlier. Like, if this becomes like, this is just the start, you know,
Oh,
like,
yeah, this is just the intro, dipping the toe in
yeah.
to see how it goes.
So if
kind
you
of
have
thing.
this AI bot acting as a teacher, and these kids grow up around this, it remolds, or not remolds, but it's they're growing up way differently than we did.
Yes. Yes.
Like
No,
like a
100%.
huge jump. Like us from our parents was like a little jump over a puddle, but us to the next generation or the next generation is like jumping over a whole
It's going to be
lake.
impossible. Well, it kind of reminds me of that meme that was going around that was like, me in 20 years, like, no, son, you cannot marry that AI robot.
Yeah.
Right? And it was just like, oh my gosh, especially if they keep making him fucking hot. Like, what the fuck? Like, like, if you want to introduce Sally, fine. Do it in like a pre-K or a kindergarten, lower grades. See how it's going. I don't understand the point of her if she's not any more advanced than a person would be. And what happens if she shorts and she hits somebody? You know what I'm saying? Or she grabs somebody's arms and just doesn't like
it malfunctions, doesn't let go.
Yes, like all I can think of is like I just keep hearing like Jeff Goldblum's character in Jurassic World asking like, how many fucking times do we have to play this game for y'all? It's like we've seen this play out before, right? So all I can think of is all these movies like iRobot and Terminator and all these things where it's just like, guys, we had it in our face this whole time. Not a good idea. So why do we keep thinking it's a good idea?
Well, like,
and could she not be something else first? Why she got to be in a school?
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Like put her in a jail.
You've heard of the Waymos, right? The self-driving taxis.
Yes, I've seen them. They creep me out.
Yeah, it's wild. I know there's been a lot of like accidents and stuff with them, but like it's one of those things. Like it's just the beginning. Like there's self-driving cars already. Like you ever pass by somebody driving a Tesla and they're not driving? They're just sitting back
I haven't paid attention to that, but I did see the taxis earlier this year, right? So
yeah.
When I was going down to Orlando at the end of February, we passed like 10 of them going down 75, and it was the creepiest thing ever. And I found out on the way back, because I was only down there for a few days, so on the way back I found out that was like the last test day for them, and they went live while I was in Florida.
That's right? Wild.
And I was just like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy that I saw like the test. Because it's like, because I came up behind it and I had not heard of it before. And I see the thing on the top and the sides and all these fucking things. And I'm just like, what the fuck is that? Like, did we decide like, are we starting who can make the ugliest vehicle contest and I missed it somewhere? Or like, what the fuck is going on? And then I was like, oh my God, there's no like people in there. That's fucking creepy as shit. Well, then a few weeks later, I was watching one of the shows that I really enjoy is Will Trent. It's on Hulu. Not, sponsored or nothing, but it's on Hulu. It's really good. It's about GBI, a GBI agent. And so it's in Atlanta. So I appreciate it because I know like all the places they're talking about and stuff. Well, there's an episode where Will and his lady friend is in one of those taxis. And they start like making out and stuff. And the car is like, it stops and it's like, please refrain, from that behavior.
Oh my God.
And his lady friend is basically like, I'm paraphrasing. It's like, fuck you. So she throws the jacket over the screen in the center console and throws it over. So they go back to making out. And so the car stops again and the doors open. And he was like, get out. And I was like, oh, that's how that works. Because I was wondering about that. I was like, what? So you're just going to be getting freaky in the back seat, the taxi, going home from the bar, nobody's in the car, right? But it was so funny because it was like the doors are open and the gentleman was like, please get out. And she's like, are you serious? And he's like, the doors are open. Please get out.
Wow.
Now. And I was just like, that is so creepy. Like, why would you want to ride in that? I don't get it.
Man.
It was interesting. Because I was like,
and we're putting sex dolls in schools.
Sex dolls in schools. I really don't understand the point of Sally because I don't know how she, again, if we're all about tech for advancements and furthering our reach, right? I don't understand it if it's not advancing anything.
Yeah, what is that advancing? Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not an advance,
you're
right?
just
Like,
taking jobs, I think.
she's just there to help the teacher. And, bless our teachers. I, that is ridiculously hard, especially these days, because I'll tell you, if a child put hands on me, that child would no longer be breathing. Don't care. Fuck them kids. But
I feel like as a mom, like moms are allowed to say that type of shit. Like,
yes, they
I'll
are.
kill a motherfucker. You
Yes,
know?
they are. Because we made them kids. So we're like, fuck them kids.
My mom used to always be like, "I brought you into this world. I'll take you out."
Oh, yes. We heard that many, many a times. Right? And like, we get super mad and be like, we're going to call the cops. And they're like, call them.
Yeah,
And then
please.
we're like, oh shit. Right? Because it kind of makes you think that something worse is going to happen to you at that point. Because you're like, oh shit, what will happen if we call the cops?
Yeah.
Like, they're not threatened by this at all. Like, what
Probably
the fuck?
won't even come.
Right? But I'm just like, oh my God. Like, but if you have an AI assistant, if I were a teacher and that was my classroom, I would want that AI assistant to be able to touch on things that I don't necessarily know, or dive deeper into things, like actually be helpful with the education side of it. And it doesn't sound like she's really going to be capable of that.
So like, what's the main purpose? We think like, so it's basically a teacher's assistant, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when the teacher's busy with somebody else, this thing is also assisting students. Like, is
Right.
it like, does the student raise their hand and this little thing comes walking
Well,
by?
that's what I'm wondering. Like, is she going to be answering questions, or is she just going to be babysitting them if the teacher has to step out?
Can you imagine the day when they like?
Is she just going to be handing out papers? Like, again, get a kid to do that shit. It's called free labor. It didn't cost you 60 fucking grand.
You know, like when there's a new student and the new student comes in and they're like, they have them at the front of the class and like, this is Sally. This is her first day.
Tell us something about yourself, Sally.
You imagine this hot ass fucking sex doll
She's
walking
so
in.
hot, man. Why is she gotta be so hot? Like, she is, man. I'm just like, that's not right.
She's my cherry pie.
Cool drink of water. Yes. No, she is fine, guys. I'm telling you. So
Which kid is gonna figure out first if she has a vagina or not?
Oh, I'm sure somebody's gonna be like doing this little number as she's walking by at some
Oh,
point
yeah.
just to see, especially if they put her in a skirt. Now, if they put her in a skirt, I'm done, y'all. I can't.
Yeah,
I can't
it's
do
like,
it if they put her
come
in a fucking skirt. I'm not gonna be able to handle it.
If
I'm
they
we can't teach sexual reproduction, but we can put a sex doll in there. Okay.
if they didn't
Make it make sense.
if they didn't put her in like pants,
She
or,
needs to be in a chastity
like,
belt, is what she needs to be.
like appropriate clothing. Like, if
Yes.
they didn't, I would be like, okay, come on.
If they dress her up like a hot fucking librarian brain, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Put glasses
If they-
on or it's over. Okay,
Yeah, little
guys,
glasses
we're
on the
protesting.
head and a little button up top that's like cinched at the waist and the penciled skirt. Yeah, fuck them if
Yeah.
they do that.
If that shit happens, I'm gonna go burn down a Dollar General.
Same. I will riot in the fucking
Yeah.
streets because that is even more ridiculous and just more proof that they don't give a fuck about your
It's
education.
amazing. Well, and leading on into our next topic,
Mhm.
the like it's wild. It's crazy, Amanda. Like, they have books in the libraries, like, with very graphic shit. And then they're teaching transgenderism and LGBT. Like, I don't even know how to even
Alphabet-y, keep going.
like,
yep.
I don't even know how to approach this subject, but it's
I-
just like, what's the point in that? What is that?
I have a hard time with it because, so personally, I do not believe in banned books, right? as a whole, right? Like big picture. Okay. But at the same time, I also believe in age appropriate
Yeah.
books, right? If you're in a public school, right, you should have age appropriate literature in your libraries. Now, if a parent, because again, as a parent, you should have way more say in outside of the curriculum what is discussed in the classroom with your child, because I do believe any kind of sexuality, regardless of how you feel about it, any kind of sexuality should be discussed at home. That is a at-home discussion, and parents should control what their child learns and when and how much and how and all those things themselves.
Zach is 20 or 21, right?
He is.
Did he ever? Did you ever see anything, or did he ever bring up anything where they were being taught like?
No, because he was graduating at the end of that. Like they hadn't gotten that brave yet
Right.
when he was finishing school. Like they might have had some stuff in like their library, but I don't necessarily think, high schoolers.
Mm-hmm.
I think if it's in a high school library, they already fucking know. Right? So it's like it's not really that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Because it's like I remember like there's a Frasier episode where
Fucking Frasier.
I fucking love Frasier, and I can pretty much do anything in life to a fucking Frasier episode, just so y'all know.
You know what we should do? We should start a podcast about Frasier.
I fucking love Frasier.
Wouldn't that be the best?
Oh my god, it's so good. I would totally rewatch Frasier. I watch it every night anyway, so I would totally do that. It's awesome.
It's literally
Love
the
it.
best show ever.
But it reminds me of the episode where Frasier's trying to be a good Samaritan all day and it keeps fucking him over. And so he's going to pick up this chick and you think he picks up a prostitute and goes to jail and all those things. And he's trying to explain to Freddie the next morning of why he's going to see his dad in the paper. Picking up a prostitute. And so he's explaining it to Freddie and Freddie's like, he was like, I didn't know she was a prostitute. And he was like, why? And he was like, oh, how do I explain what a prostitute is? So he's like, a prostitute is somebody who engages in sexual acts for money. And he was like, Dad, I'm 10. I know what a prostitute is. Right? So it's like, yeah, we know. Like, right? But I think that when it comes to, again, any kind of sexualizations, any kind of lifestyle, right? That's not for a public school. Now, if you want to pay $100,000 a year for your kid to go to a private school and they have a whole ass fucking class on it, that's on you, boo. But a public school, especially, should not have any kind of literature on any kind of sexualities or any kind of different lifestyles. Like those children need to learn
life skills.
They need to learn their basics. They need to learn how to read. They need to learn how to write. They need to learn how to do math, how to do this, how to tie their shoe if they're young, learn how to communicate with people, learn how to, get friendships and make, and confident and all these things. There is absolutely no room, especially when you're going to spend half the fucking year talking about the last fucking year with all the shit that they learned. There's no fucking room or time for you to stop and go into like a week plus shit about all the different lifestyles. It's cool. Like, it's fine.
Did you enjoy high school? Like, because I always, you always hear people like, best years of my life were high school. Like, we used to hear that back in the day. You remember, like, you don't ever hear that anymore, but
I did. No, you don't really. I actually did not have a bad high school. Like I can't say that I loved high school, but I really I feel like I made the best of my high school. Like I wasn't popular or anything like that. And even that word is different now, right? Like I don't even know what the fuck that means now, but I was kind of in the middle. I had a bunch of different friends and a bunch of different groups. I was a bitch. I did some not so great things. But it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I learned. I don't do those things anymore,
I
right? We've
hated
grown.
school. Like I
Really,
hated
you did?
I hated high school. I didn't fit in. Like I was a loser. I didn't
Mhm.
like I had a few friends and excuse me.
We would have been friends, Rain.
Yeah, well, I think so.
I think we would have actually,
Yeah.
because I like I said, like I dabbled in it, but like I was an orchestra dork. Okay, I was an orc dork. I
Or
admit it.
work.
Orc dork, that's what they called us. Yeah, we
That's
had the
funny.
orc dorks, the band nerds, and the chorus freaks, is what we all called each other. But we
Mhm.
called each other that,
Yeah.
right? Like it
Yeah.
wasn't something that was like super derogatory or anything like that. But I feel like because I just kind of threw myself into that
Mhm.
and was around a bunch of other people, in my orchestra or different class or band person or chorus person. Like we all kind of stuck together. So we kind of protected each other, I think, from a lot of like too much scrutiny or
I I
issues.
remember wanting to be like in the popular group so bad. Like
Oh, see, we hated
I
our
just wanted
popular
to,
people.
and like you know, is like it kind of goes into my later life too. Like I watch. I guess I fantasize a lot, but it
Same,
sounds
same, baby,
weird.
same.
But like I watch people on YouTube and other things like I would love just the spotlight, the fame, the money, like all that. Like everybody dreams about that. But when I watch stuff like that, like people living their lives and they
Hmm.
have so much money and just the car, the house, the money, all this stuff, it's just like, oh, I want
Must
that
be nice.
so bad.
I know. Whoever came up with money doesn't buy
I
happiness
crave it
was
in a
poor.
different way than I crave other things. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, it sounds like you just crave being noticed.
yeah, yeah.
Like on a deeper level,
I think I
right? Like surface level, it's all the glitz and the glamour and the big and the expensive and the stuff. But it just sounds like you just want to be
I
noticed.
think I just like being the center of attention.
That's fair.
Yeah. Or do
That's
want I
fair.
mean maybe I do want to be just be noticed. Like
To like just be noticed.
being
Yeah.
noticed versus center of attention are two different things, I would say, but
It is, and you get there two completely different ways,
yeah.
right? Usually the center of attention are the insecure
Maybe I just want to
people.
be noticed. Maybe you
I
just
think you
figured
just
it
want
all
to
out.
be I think you just want to be noticed, pumpkin.
Maybe.
Yeah. I think everybody does to an extent,
That's
right?
weird. That's I never thought about it that way.
Well, typically, right, like if you go back to like the way cuz it's not really showcased anymore much in media, but back in the day when we were growing up, all the shows were either based in high school, middle school, or at camp. I
Mhm.
don't know why, y'all. I can't tell you, okay?
Yeah, they
Millennial
were,
shit.
right?
Um, they were, yeah. But it was always like the popular kids were always, you know, the prettiest people and the
Mhm.
best
Right.
people and the smartest people and
Yep.
like all these things rolled into one thing. And so I feel like in when we got to our real life and we got in there and we're just like, oh, well, they're the really attractive people, so they're going to be the popular people. Because when I had my 20-year reunion a few years back, um, oh three baby, oh three, it
20
was
years
so
ago.
it was so funny because the people that actually, so like our whole like 20th, shit was fuckered because our class president, she didn't realize that that was like her responsibility.
Mhm.
And I'm pretty sure when you're running for class president in high school, they tell you what your duties are. I guess she just didn't give two fucks after they said you're the president right now. But
Yeah.
yeah,
All
you're
she cared
you're
about was the
also
title.
right, like just right now. But like so when it was coming up, everybody was like, "Hey, what's the plan? Like what are we doing?" So because she didn't have literally anything to do with it, a group of people, not me, but a group of people well, we were moving and all that stuff, right? At the time, so like I was not in the space, but they kind of took over and it sucked, but it didn't suck as bad as it could have, right? Like they did the best they could with like 2 months notice, right? I mean, really, they did. But it was so funny because the group of people that did it were like, if you went back when we were all seniors, they were like, be the least likely motherfuckers to give two shits about a 20-year reunion.
Right.
But they were all about it. And like, shout out to them because it was just like, and it was super fun. Like, we went to their homecoming game. Our football team still sucks. 20 years later, I thought we sucked just because we were like a new school. No, we still suck 20 years later. Real bad. It was really bad. We stopped watching the game before the first quarter even stopped because we were like,
It was a waste of
oh,
time.
honey, baby child. Bless your little heart. You're trying. You're trying. But it was so funny because like when we were all mingling and stuff, it's like, it's really true what they say is like once you're out of high school, none of that shit matters
Not a bit.
anymore. And and I was trying to explain that to Zachary because he had some hard times in high school. I think towards the end, like his last couple years, he found like his people and he found like his role. But like, he's one of those weirdo kids. He was way too fucking mature for his age group, so they didn't understand him. Right? He was trying to find himself. He was always, I do have to give him mad respect though, because he's always been true to himself, no matter what people
I
have said
will
to that boy.
100% agree.
Always.
He is a special little bitch.
He really is, man. That little fucker, even when he was little,
Yeah.
he has
remember
had his style. He has had his things that he's into, and that is that. Like nobody has ever been able to tell him otherwise.
I remember a long time ago when it was his birthday and he was still young, and you told me like buy him like a some type of like toy gun or whatever.
Yes.
And I bought him one, and he was so fucking happy about that thing.
So excited.
Like
the first book that baby ever read was a guns book. He had this big ass thick 200 page, had like every fucking gun in it. And that fucker read that book for years. This shit was coming apart. I'm like, Zachary, honey, we can get you a different one.
he just kept reading the same damn
Yeah,
book.
he just kept going over and over. Like even to this day, you can ask Zachary anything about any kind of gun and he'll fucking tell you all about it. Like him and Darren were talking about something because Darren was like, I'm gonna build whatever the fuck it is. And Zach was like, oh yeah, do you know that was modeled after the World War II German gun that did this and what they did, and they changed it and they added this and they took it from automatic to this and they changed, so it's like much better. And like he just goes on to this and I'm just like, the fuck do you know that? But I guess like I'm a random facts person too. It's just not about guns.
Yeah.
Right? So like I know a lot of random bullshit that nobody cares about either. Please Jeopardy call me. But I always respected him because I feel like I tried to do the same thing when I was growing up. But at the same time, at like when we were younger, and I don't know if your parents were like this, or maybe mine were just shit like this. My parents wanted me to look a certain way because it reflected on them, right? Like that's what they believed. Like I had to have neutral polish on my nails, and I had to have my hair cut a certain way, and I had to wear certain clothes and colors and all of these things because, according to them, if I looked like hobo, it made them look bad, right? So I feel like and this is what I was explaining to Zachary one time, because I started buying all these really funny and awesome inappropriate t-shirts, and I love them so much. And he was like, Mom, like, why are you buying all this shit? And I was trying to explain to him that like I finally felt like once I hit my mid-30s, I finally felt like I could actually revert to what I wanted to be back then without somebody telling me, no, you can't shop at Hot Topic. No, I'm not going to get you those cargo pants that everybody was wearing. Still never got my pair of cargo pants. But I think allowing him to an extent, right? Like I didn't let him go to school stinking, and
That's good. Yeah, you don't want to be a
it's,
stinky kid.
he wasn't the smelly kid, right? And I did try to give him pointers on styling his hair, but I'm mom. What the fuck do I know? I just worked in the top salon for over a decade, but whatever. Um, I don't know shit. But he figured out his style and he stayed true to it. And I have to say, man, the people that do that, mad
He
respect.
really
Mad respect.
I've he's been the same since I've known him. Like he's
He
been
came out that way
yeah, he's just like followed his dream. Like he just
forever.
keeps doing the same thing and
He does, and
tried and true.
I implore anybody at any age to just do that.
Yeah.
Fuck everything else.
I
Not
agree.
Sally, but fuck
Yeah.
everybody else.
Don't fuck
right?
Sally.
Don't fuck Sally. Please.
You don't
God. I
wanna-
mean, again, I don't blame you.
You don't
want
want to be in the news for fucking Sally.
You don't want to be that guy. you do not want to be that guy. But yeah, no, I think schools need to get. I think, and then this is like a whole deeper conversation. But I think No Child Left Behind really started fucking it really hard. I really do. I really think that's where we started fucking our education real fucking hard. So
That's where things went south.
that's where it started to suck ass
Yeah.
because these days, right? Like you hardly don't even see home ec classes. You don't see fucking nothing. Like I was so excited. Rain, I don't know if y'all realize this in North Carolina. When we moved to North Carolina and the boys started high school, I was so fucking excited to hear that they still had an auto class, a fucking um what the fuck was that class with the zoology class. Zachary did
Mm-hmm.
a guitar class, and they
Oh yeah, guitar.
Tyler did like welding class and like all these different. I was so fucking excited because we didn't have that anymore.
I didn't
in
have
Georgia.
it. Yeah. Like I didn't
And I
have
was
that
like,
in my
"Ugh."
school. Like I didn't have that shit.
We didn't have auto class or wood shop or nothing like that. Like we didn't have any of those. So I was so fucking excited when the boys were able to like cuz both my boys are so different, right? And they're into different things and they have to do things differently. So I was so excited to hear that they had all these different options, right? And then there was like 6 fucking languages. Zachary took Latin. I didn't get to take Latin. It was either like French or Spanish. French or Spanish. French or Spanish. I went French. Don't remember any of it.
Yeah, it was
unfortunately.
French or Spanish.
Yeah, but I was just like, oh, this is fucking awesome. It's like, but every school should be that way, right? Because not everybody, as us millennials have proven, not everybody needs to go to college, assholes, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I think college is
not-
a scam.
it 100% is, and that's what like I told my boys. I was like, look, if whatever you want to do requires college, go. If it doesn't, don't. Don't waste your fucking time. Don't waste your money. If you want to be a dentist or an attorney or a doctor or something that is actually going to require further education, by all means, go for it. But if not, fuck it. Don't do it. Because it is such a waste. Because like, how many people went to college for business degrees?
Right.
Business for what? Are you going to open a laundromat or are you trying to go to Wall Street? Like,
And speaking of, that leads us right into the reckless hot take of the day.
oh, I love it. Hot take me.
Like it's so perfect.
I love it.
So this news article says local music venue refuses AI generated promotional materials. So I know this has been a thing for a little bit. And it's kind of like when I hear people talk about it, it's like, shut the fuck up.
Right.
like people are getting upset over people using AI to make flyers or make, artwork or this or that, anything, related to anything artsy.
Right.
But in the past 20 years, what has your art degree done for you? Like, like when you go to school to get what is it? Graphic design.
There you go.
Graphic design. how many graphic designers in the past 20 years have really, unless you know somebody, you had already an in or something, like your graphic design degree didn't do shit for you
Doesn't do dick.
amongst all the
No.
other degrees that didn't do
All
shit
the
for
other,
anybody.
yeah, degrees.
But like people are complaining about AI or people using AI to make artwork. But my thing is like even with the podcast, like I could make a logo and it might be okay, but I could pay somebody to make me a really nice, really cool logo and it'd be awesome. But I didn't have the money for that. And then
No.
there just happened to be AI, so I used that. Like for me, it's like it's always been about the money, whether it be no matter what I'm doing, like if I need business cards or this or that,
Right.
you know,
Right.
like I don't have it because I just didn't have the money for it. So it's like AI and stuff like that is perfect for people that just don't have the money for it.
Or the ability, right?
Yeah,
Like
or the
you don't have
ability.
either to do that. Now as a creative person, and my son Zachary actually wants to get into animation. We've had the conversation, and we kind of came to this conclusion, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind AI artwork as long as it is advertised as AI artwork. My
It should be labeled
problem,
as
yes, like as long as you know that's what it is, like, and they're being honest and upfront. Like, I took this idea, I threw it into AI, AI came up with this, right? This image or whatever. If you're marketing it as your own creative work, I think that is fucked up. Now, but let's also remember that most of the people that deal in fine art don't know shit about fine art, don't give a fuck about fine art.
mm-hmm.
Okay? That's just money laundering. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest here, because I'm sorry guys, you cannot tell me that a red dot in a on a white canvas is worth, 20 fucking million dollars. Go fuck
It's
yourself.
crazy, right?
Right. So so I don't, because so I started my spooky shopping. Yes, because I am that girl. July 5th is spooky season. I am that person. But I also use it year round. Okay, in my defense. So it's not just for Halloween, it's all year round. And at Home Goods, they had these vintage looking inspired, like old school prints on plates. And I was like, oh my gosh, those are so cute. Like, I gotta have it. Well, everybody on TikTok was like, don't buy these plates because they're AI and blah, 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 blah. I bought them. I did because I want them and they're cute. But again, like, I knew that that's what I was buying, right? Like, I
Yeah.
didn't think that I was buying a real artist's work,
You just
printed
liked it
on
because you
here.
liked it.
I liked the fucking, I thought it was cool. I liked the colors, I liked the vintage, I liked the themes. I loved everything about it. And they were super fucking cute.
See,
But it's like, why shouldn't I buy them as long as I know it's AI? I don't mind if I like it. I don't,
yeah.
like, they're cute
I mean,
and like they're gonna have it out there.
I've always thought to myself, like, you should never be embarrassed by like certain music that you like. Like growing up, like
No.
if you like Britney Spears, you were gay. Whatever.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Everything was
But
gay.
but
Maybe we
like
should bring that back.
right. Well, but like I don't. I'll tell anybody anything music wise that I listen to. Like, yeah, I like some Justin Bieber songs or Taylor Swift or whatever, because like you like what you like.
Yes.
What appeases your ear,
Yes.
like what makes you
Yes.
feel good, all the above. Like
Yes.
it's one of those things.
You have to find joy where you can. And if my joy comes from AI printed plates, well, then fuck all y'all. I
Yeah,
got it.
right.
I don't care. It's cute. They're in my fucking cabinet right now. But again, I knew that that's what I was buying. Now, if I bought them thinking it was a certain artist, because it's very similar to a different artist's style, and I thought it was hers, I might be a little bit upset. I wouldn't be like breaking them or nothing, but
Right.
I'd probably be like a little sad that it ended up being AI if I thought it was an actual artist's work,
Yeah.
right? So I think the distinction is what's important more so than where it came from,
Yeah.
because I don't know how much original creativity and artwork's really coming out these days.
I mean, how much was really coming out in the days before? Like, you just go buy some print of something
Yeah, like you would
that's
just
been
mass
printed
produce
1,000 times on a plate.
live,
or,
laugh, love.
Right,
Right?
exactly.
Like
Like, come on.
how many millions of fucking
If I
households
walk in your
have
house
that?
and you got live, laugh, love on the wall, I don't want to do any of those things with you.
No, absolutely fucking not. I don't know if I'd ever want to do any of those things again.
No. That's awesome.
Like, like,
Yeah.
fuck. Because, like,
Just let me die, please. Just kill me.
like, this is my sign. I'm checking out.
Yep.
I gotta go because it's just gonna
Just
go
white
downhill
flag
from
my
here.
ass.
Yes, absolutely. Like, I can't unsee that, damn it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, what the fuck? But it's like, and it's usually those bitches that are bitching about it. They're like,
Mhm.
oh, blah, blah, blah. It's like, please, Karen, come on,
Just like-
baby girl.
You ever just
How
want
many things did you buy at Michael's that are on your wall? How many things did you
Yeah.
buy at Target, at
Hate
Walmart?
that
All
shit.
of that shit is mass produced.
It's so bad.
It's not
dude.
original. It's not OG, artwork.
And people
So-
leave it up in their houses for years.
Forever, right?
Yeah.
Forever.
It
And
goes
I'm
out of
just
date like 20 times before.
like, look, unless you've got multi-million-dollar original pieces on your walls, I don't really think you can bitch about AI
Yeah.
or not. At
Agreed.
that point,
Agreed.
if we're
That's
all
it.
live,
That's a
laughing,
great
and
point.
loving,
That's a great point.
I mean, it's just mass-produced AI images
Yeah.
instead of just mass-produced other bullshit images. However the fuck they did it before.
That's crazy. I
So
love
I
that.
mean, what's really the difference at this point,
Yeah.
right? I mean, and AI does it better. Sorry,
It really
not
does.
sorry.
It really does. I've made a lot of thumbnails for the podcast with AI.
I mean, I'm saying they do
Yeah,
it better.
they're awesome.
Okay. When I ask AI for some images, me and my coworker, we were kind of fucking around at work because we ended up we were on a thesaurus adventure, and if none of y'all have ever done that before, I highly recommend one to break some shit up because that shit gets funny as hell if you go deeper into words and different words. Well, we found this one word that meant sloth. Like, right?
Mhm.
Like slow and sloth like. So we had AI do a sloth in a work shirt and like in a truck and all this stuff. And then it was awesome. It was like the best day ever. And that image is currently both of our lock screens
That's
on our
awesome.
work computer. And it was great. And I've never seen a mass produced picture like that.
Yeah,
So
right.
I'm just saying.
I mean, it's one of a kind. Yeah, come on.
I'm just saying.
It's
like,
all in the prompt.
It is.
Like,
It is.
like, be original with your prompt. Then your
For
artwork,
real.
your AI artwork matters.
I think we all need to take a page out of what's her name, Sophie Cunningham. Have you seen that girl on the WNBA? Have you seen her point? Have you
Yeah,
seen
oh
that?
yeah, that was good.
I have to. Oh, it's so beautiful. I
That
love
was
it.
good.
I told my sister that I'm just gonna start randomly doing that to people for like no reason or a reason, right? It just depends on if you're an asshole or not. But like, I'm just gonna be just
She was genius for
pointing,
that. Yeah.
pointing, just amazing. So I think we just need to start
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
like, okay,
Yep.
idiot, what are
Point
you
to
doing?
the problem.
Okay. Think before you speak. Hello.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I think we should do that. And also think of Jimothy.
Oh yeah, Jimothy.
Jimothy is bringing joy.
That some bitch is just taking
so
over.
much
Yeah,
joy.
imagine a raccoon just becomes that famous.
He is bigger than Punch the monkey, and I thought Punch was pretty big.
That
But
shit's
Jimothy
wild.
is taking this shit and literally scurrying and running off with it because that little fucker he's awesome.
That's
I want a
amazing.
Jimothy. I'm so mad he's in Seattle. It's so far away.
Right?
I'd totally go see Jimothy. I'd totally go hunt down Jimothy if I could. Nobody hunt down that baby.
Yeah, right.
But
Yeah,
I
no.
would love to see if I saw. Look, I've caught bears on our camera a few times,
Mhm.
and then of course Rippy because he's the albino chupacabra of the Appalachians. But if I caught Jimothy, on one of my cameras, do you know how fucking happy I would be? Like,
Just to have that footage.
I could just die and go to heaven at that point. I'd be like, you know what? This is not gonna get any better than this. So, yeah, let's head on. Oh, I'm not going up. Okay, well, let's go down then, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Whichever direction.
This has been a good time. We've
It has.
Man, it's always a good time, I swear. I enjoy
We
the
get some
shit out
good
of it.
shit. Don't
Yeah.
fuck Sally.
Don't fuck Sally. Please
Guys,
don't fuck Sally.
And if you live in New York and you guys get more news on Sally this upcoming school year that we're not going to get, because if it goes bad, we're not going to hear about it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, please share, because I'm really going to follow Sally's story.
Turns out Sally's a tranny. Wouldn't that be a plot twist?
That would be something. Like, somebody does a little like woo and find something they weren't expecting. They find a Tootsie Roll instead of a donut.
That's awesome. All right. Well, thanks everybody for listening. It's been fun.
Yes.
Follow us on everything. Don't follow us. Follow us. Whatever.
Whatever.
Anyways.
Whatever the fuck you want to do.
Thank you guys. Been Reckless Banter.
Love you, mean it.
This has been Reckless Banter.
This has been Reckless Banter.
We're out of here.